Yeah. Do we actually have anything to say, or are we just going to let them ask us questions?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's better.
You guys lead. You guys lead.
No. Not that easy.
Why are you singing?
Does anybody know, is there a description of what we're supposed to be talking about in the local flyer thing?
What happened last year?
They're just as disorganized as we are. Oh, there's a flyer. I see they're passing it around.
Okay, what's it say?
Read it.
The person that we're going to talk about inspirations for your music.
Oh. Everything we hear and see.
Wait. Do you have those lyrics?
I know. I was gonna. So Jody's dad sends me a text this morning saying, "You got to write a country western song called Pull My Finger." So the concept of the song is that you're scorned and in love, and the person wants to come back to you, and you're pissed off at them, and so the refrain is "Pull my finger." So I actually wrote those lyrics. I should have brought them.
They were funny.
They were awesome.
How can you possibly write a song like that without making it funny?
So I went to Ghostwriters in the Storm, and like every chorus started off by like talking about beans or cabbage soup.
How hard it is to rhyme the word finger.
Yeah, this is about 3 rhymes. So.
What was that?
Linger, finger, and
Finger?
damn folk singer I used.
Oh, yeah.
Bringer.
Yeah, bringer, yeah.
There
we go.
You can write it right now.
Trying to put the word bringer into a song about farting. That was way too epic.
This is some great inspiration for a Saturday morning.
Why don't they schedule us for morning after
Just
concert?
be like this rock ballad.
That was a lovely rock ballad about passing gas.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Alright, we should move on.
All right, next question. Does anybody have any questions about Abney Park
Ask a question.
and our manners?
Nope.
All right. Class dismissed.
We were Abney Park.
We need to warm you up with the story here. Okay, so I've got one.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell the Lily one where the cops pulled guns on me. I'll tell you that one.
Oh, right on.
Okay, so
Which one?
no, the other one doesn't count. No, the first one. Okay, so we were getting ready for a show. What were we getting ready for? I don't even know. Getting ready for a show over at the studio, and we all got done with the show. I'm like, okay, so Lily and I, yeah. When Jody drove by, I was on the ground going, so that was
I
awesome.
drove by with Dan in handcuffs.
Wait, I'm not there yet. Okay, so if everyone knows Lily, she was she's 11, she was dancing like all night last night, and she was also in the front row heckling me. But anyways, so we left the studio, and I was driving out. I have a Jeep Wrangler, and it's a dark green. There's a reason I'm saying that. So we're leaving, and I'm pulling up, and the police in this particular area pull people over all the time. So I pulled over, and there was a cop over here. I'm looking at the light. Okay, it's green. Everything's good. Okay, I'm going. So I made the left-hand turn, driving down the hill, and they flipped on the lights and spun around. I'm like, okay, well, I know I didn't do anything wrong, so let me just pull over. Not that I've been pulled over a lot, but I rolled down the window and put my hands out just to make sure. Anyways, so I did that, and I'm sitting there waiting, and all of a sudden, all the spotlights come on the car, and I hear over the loudspeaker, "Get out of the fucking car!" Oh, all ages? Sorry. So I'm just like, all right, that's a lot. And Lily's just sitting there in the passenger seat, sitting there playing her DSI, going, "Oh, you're in trouble." Thanks for the motivation. All right. So I get out of the car, and I'm like, what? He said, turn around. I'm like, okay, so put your hands over your head. I'm like, all right, something's a little odd. And turn around. Everyone's got guns drawn. There's cops at the bottom of the hill, cops at the top of the hill. I'm just like, okay. I'm completely screwed. So he's start walking backwards. So I'm walking back, and I get back behind the car, and he's like, all right, I need you to take 2 steps to the... I said, right, you mean right? Towards the... Shut up. Okay, sorry, shut up. So I get over on the sidewalk, walk back, they grab me, throw me to the ground, put handcuffs on me. And at this point, Jody, if you want to tell your part, because this is when you drove by.
Oh, yeah. So I'm driving through the light, and I turn left, and all I see is cop cars for, like, I don't know, a good couple blocks. And I'm like, wow. And then I see a guy, like, in handcuffs. I'm like, oh, poor guy, what's going on? And then I look in my rearview mirror, and I just see Dan's car. And then it takes me, like, 2 more lights to figure it out. And I'm like, oh, my God. So I call Dan, and I'm like, hey, and he's like, did you just see me? And I'm like, yeah, what the hell's going on?
Take over.
Okay. Wait. Because at this point, then, Jody gives me a text. I get a text, and all it says is, Dan's been arrested. Ha ha. We all care about each other so much. So I'm lying
lying face down on the ground, and they, got the boot in my back and my, hands cupped behind me. And the guy's like, "Who's in the car?" I'm like, "My daughter. She's playing her game." He's like, "All right, I'm going up there." So he goes up, runs up to the car, whips open the door. Lily just looks him straight in the face and goes, "What?" So it's like, "Where'd you come from?" "Practice. That's my dad." He's like, "Oh, okay, I'll have him back to you in a second." She's like, "Whatever." So she goes back to playing her game. And anyways, eventually we find out that literally maybe, I think, 30, 45 seconds after I came up to the intersection, another green Jeep Wrangler had robbed a convenience store across the street and had made a left-hand turn when I made the right-hand turn. So obviously they thought that Lily and I were Bonnie and Clyde and doing something. So anyways, okay, that's my warm-up story.
Now the question, how do we follow that up?
How about Canada?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow, that's gonna hurt.
Okay, so the background story is we had a concert in Canada that we were supposed to go to. And we sold
concert, not when we were going.
Yeah, we sold tickets and then we left. And the way it happened was Nathan got into his car and left. Jody got into her car and left, but stopped and had lunch on the way before getting to the border. And me and Christina and Dan took every piece of equipment that we ever had, piled it into one big truck, and then we left. So Nathan gets to the border and they're like, "You're going to Canada?" And he's like, "Yep." And they're like, "Okay, bye." And he drives on in. We go up. Yeah. We go up and we get to the border, and the guard looks at the car, and there's just musical instruments sticking out the windows, and suitcases, like a banner flying in the wind. Yeah.
That was later. I didn't see that part.
And the guy looks at the car and he's like, "What are you doing?" And we're like, We're playing a show." And the dude's like, "All right, pull over." So we go in there. Well, now, in our own defense, we were told by our concert promoter we didn't need any paperwork. So, yeah, they basically said, "Screw you, you're not going in." We called Jody, who said, "Oh, that's fine. I'm at a restaurant. I'm going home." So we went back to Seattle and got drunk.
I was in downtown Vancouver and I was having a great time.
Yeah, Nathan shows up at the gig, violin in hand, he's like, "Where's the..."
Yeah, we got some friends. I think we might have some people here who flew to Vancouver to be a part of that show.
Yeah, is there anyone
and, Richard, are you here?
Was there anybody else there that would try to go to that show?
See, that doesn't count. He flies to every show.
Yeah.
He was in New York when we were there for the Blizzard show.
He showed up randomly in the airport in Chicago while we're en route to New York, going, "Hey, what's up?" It's like, "What are you doing?"
Dan, the FBI is tailing us? That's true. Shit, we should have paid more attention to that. Okay,
cameras are...
Any more stories about legal activity?
I got it.
Oh, Dan's got another story. Thank you.
No, I don't have anything. You said legal? No, I haven't.
No. I just realized that we're lined up in order of hangoverness. Which is why I give the mic back.
Are you guys over there real hungover? Because I feel great.
Would you like me to collapse some more, Nathan? You're here. Anyone have a question?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Vaughn.
This is on topic. What's everybody's favorite drink?
Oh, wait, you know what this is going to lead to tonight, don't you?
Oh, no. You can't drink tonight.
I can, but I probably won't.
Yeah, if you would just be lightly sober. You don't have to be fully, just lightly sober for a while. Maybe like the last songs you can lay it on.
Okay.
But
How was the show last night?
it's like only 7% of the crowd. When they were enthusiastic, 7%, and the rest were just blush.